One of the first discussions I had 4 years ago when I got the job at the Royal Opera was with Tony Pappano about what should be the first thing we work together on artistically. And the first slot that was open in Tony's diary was in April, May 15. And we looked for different pieces and we chose Szymanowski's King Roger. So it was a very important decision for us. We chose Szymanowski's King Roger because it is an extremely rich score. It is fantastic and very personal music that I think today maybe is starting to really feel like a language that we can get the depth of. And it's a piece which explores identity, explores how all of us must struggle with things within us. Something I think is extremely relevant in today's society where we are surrounded by temptation, where we live hectic lives, and where it can be a struggle to find the right balance in our lives. The most famous Polish singer in the world at the moment is the wonderful baritone Mariusz Kwiecień, who was our Don Giovanni last season. His signature role almost is King Roger, and of course him being Polish, he has a very close connection to this role, but he also just has the voice, the physicality, the capabilities as an actor to fully express what it takes to do this role. Szymanowski was a Polish composer. He was born in 1882. He wrote some wonderful music inspired or kind of coming out of the late German romantic tradition, so Wagner and Strauss, but certainly with a twist of his own, a language of his own that he finds through his life. The music in King Roger is absolutely overwhelming. It's hypnotic, it's lush, it's so rich in the scoring. It's an enormous orchestra, it requires quite strong voices. And it's the kind of music that just as you listen to it, in the beginning it feels like it's foreign territory, and then slowly it completely pulls you in and hypnotizes it. I promise the audience, if they don't know King Roger already, they will be quite bowled over by it. So the opera is very much about someone who has difficulty being who he is, who has repressed a lot of things, all his desires and demons, and what happens when he lets them loose. For Szymanowski, there's no question that King Roger is really a story about his inner landscape, and that's what makes it so fascinating. It's very, very personal. There's clearly a lot at stake in this piece.